showtime, baby. Welcome to the first episode of The Lake Show. It's showtime, baby. A very big win from the Lakers last night as we went against the Utah Jazz at home. The return of LeBron James. Year 23. No player has ever played 23 years in the NBA, and he has yet broken another record. His name is all throughout these record books from assists to rebounds, blocks, games played, minutes played, field goal percentage. I mean, LeBron James' name is etched everywhere in the record books of the NBA. And last night he showed us why. Even in year 23, he's out there looking like a youngin. He got off to a little rough start, but he got his legs back and he started cooking. So let's get right into it. Lakers were off to a slow start in the first quarter. The Utah Jazz, they were hitting a lot of threes. Bad transition defense from the Lakers. I don't know if they had anything to do with the return of LeBron James or everybody like on the eggshells trying to figure out how to integrate LeBron right away. But yeah, that first quarter, like I said, got off to a slow start. LeBron played 5 minutes in that first quarter. Um, But they closed out strong. They closed out the quarter strong, and first quarter ended 35-27. Yeah, closed out real strong. Slow start in the second as well. I don't know why they keep getting off to these slow starts in the beginning of these quarters, but they turned it up midway through the second. Started getting to the free throw line. Austin Reeves and Luca, they do what they do best. Getting and ones, drawing fouls, out there looking like a real dynamic duo. And but they allowed too many threes in the first half. First half, way too many threes they allowed. Um, Luca, a lot of trips to the free throw line, like I said in the first half. But the Jazz, they led us in the first half, so we went in the locker room down. But we knew we had to turn up. We was at home, so we already knew what we had to do. JJ Reddy, who went in there, talked to them boys, and got them right. Second half, we came out. The Jazz, they tried to take control in the third quarter, but we put the clamps on them, showed some defense, some real defense. The bench started coming alive. Jackson Hayes, Smart, even some of the guys from the G League, Ish Mills, those guys really started showing out. Rui Hachimura, he even though these guys had small numbers, they were very big, impactful because we already had a big three, so I mean, you had Aiden, we got a big four, so points are gonna be hard to come by, so you gotta get in where you fit in. In the third quarter, like I said, the bench came alive. Jackson Hayes showed up really, really big. Jackson Hayes, he's not a true big, but he plays big. He plays bigger than what his height is. He's a rim wrecker. He's a very good in-game dunker, transition dunker. He can block a little bit around the rim, but he's not that true big that I think the Lakers really need. I think we're either a shooter away or a big away from really being a championship contender, or maybe both. Maybe a 3-and-D guy. And when I say big, we need a big that go out there. This big need to be especially for Joker. We need the big to go out there. I don't need you to be worried about points. I need you to bang bodies, get smart fouls, use all 60 of your fouls, have them in that fourth quarter, make your presence felt on them. Lean in on his body. Make him breathe on him a couple times. Put your breath on his face. Let him know you're there. And by the time that fourth quarter come, don't have him feeling all fresh. Um, let him wear down. But like I said, Jackson Hayes, he came up real big in that third quarter. The Lakers were 14 for 22 in the third quarter. So they were really hot. And so we go to the fourth quarter. Lakers took over. I mean, when that first fourth quarter started, that was the end of the road for the Utah Jazz. LeBron got his legs back. He was out there looking like magic, behind the back passes, over the head passes. I mean, it was one transition play when AR came down, Austin Reeves came down. He behind the back into LBJ, but the LBJ seen Aiden trailing, dumped it off to Aiden. Aiden slammed it on home, big smile on his face. And one thing I got to say about Aiden, um, he's also a good start. He's also a good start. He's also a really good start. but I need him to get ready for Joker. I ain't gonna critique him at all because he's doing good right now, and I need him to continue to doing good to be doing good. So if we don't get a big Aiden, I need you to be ready for Joker. That's your real test for me. I know everybody else happy about these double doubles you get in 22 and 10, 22 and 15, whatever. But when Joker comes to town or when you go to his house, I need to see you. So Lakers took over in the fourth quarter. LeBron showed his ass. Like I said, he had 6 assists in the fourth quarter. Luka was on the bench some of the fourth. Him and LeBron was able to get out there. LeBron loves shooters. If you know anything about LeBron during his career, he loves shooters. You know, he loves to have shooters around him. And I think this is the first time in his career where he's really going to take advantage. And you're going to see those assist numbers go up. His points might come down a little bit, probably to like 15 or something like that. But I think he's gonna average 12 assists. He may lead the league in assists this year if the Lakers can really show him that they can trust. If the Lakers players show him that they can trust him, that he can trust them. Once he dish that ball to you, a no looker real quick, and you nothing but net. You know what I'm saying? At least 49%. But yeah, Lakers took over in the fourth quarter. Let's look at these stats for the fourth quarter. Like I said, LeBron, he just got back, so he wasn't really worried about points. He played 30 minutes though, so pretty sure he got his legs back. 11 points, 3 rebounds, 12 assists, 12 big assists. You know, he was court vision is out to this world. AR, big 26 points, 5 rebounds, 1 assist. I mean, AR is just coming into his own. Luca, what can I say? Luca Magic strikes again. 32, 5 rebounds, 10 assists, 4 steals, and they said he can't play defense. I'll take him. Aiden, once again, 20, 14, 1 assist, 1 steal. Very good numbers. I'm very proud of you, Aiden. Then we had Jake Lavera. Man, this is that diamond in the rough, man. The scout team is doing an amazing job these last couple of years for the Lakers. I don't know where the scout team been, but they have been finding some diamond in the rough, and we've been holding on to them. We haven't been letting them go. And one thing I can say about this team now, we have a core, and we have something called team chemistry, which is really important when you're on your way to a championship. Laravia had 16 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. I mean, please keep doing that for us. Please keep doing it. The bench came Hayes had 8, Smart had 5, Bronny James. My expectations for Bronny, I really don't know for real, man. I ain't even finna sit up here and criticize him. I was gonna give him benefit of the doubt. Stay in the gym, keep practicing, keep getting your jumpers up, and gain your confidence back. Because I think that's what he's missing, his confidence. Once he gets his confidence back, he'll be okay. At one point during this game, Lakers said 50-16 run. 50-16. I mean, they was out there looking like the Showtime Lakers, baby. Yes, sir. Gabe Vincent had 6. He came in, did his thing. Bronny had a logo 3 from deep. I mean, a big one. Daddy was proud. Pops was like, ooh. I was like, yeah. But he out there, he just got to get that confidence back. That's all. And the Luca era is underway. And all I got to say about that is, Luca, how many rings will you bring us, man? How many? One, two, two will make me real proud. One to make me happy. But you give me dos, or look, if you give me, hey man, we'll get you a statue. I promise you, I'll build it myself. And you know, it's the first episode of the Lake Show. I'd like to thank y'all for tuning in. Please like, share, subscribe. You know, every show will get better. Leave your comments down below. Let me know if you want to come in on the show. If you're a Lakers fan, you got some input, some insight, you let me know. And we'll chop it up. Leave it in the comments, or I might do a live show. You know, we go back and forth live, and we see where the Lakers fans' minds at and how we feel about this new era of ownership that is finna come in, and what can they do to make us better. You know what I'm saying? It's your boy Chef Dave coming live from the Lake Show. You know, the Lakers on the road to 18, and we out.